Hey Cancer, this read is for you. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what the universe has to say to you today. So universe, what messages do you have for Cancer? You got some guidance, some advice, maybe some insight. I feel like we got some cards that want to pop out of here. So let's go ahead and see what she's got for you. So we have suffering and silence. We have the heart chakra, which can represent relationships and or healing. Moving on, the chakra that speaks to your desires and emotions. Trapped in fear and conflict and defeat. So I feel like we're definitely going through a darker time in our life where we're processing a lot of hurt. I feel like the heart chakra is definitely speaking to healing. It's tying in with that moving on card. Being able to process these emotions and then to move past them. I have new beginnings. Love begins. Partnerships and alliances. Material and spiritual prosperity. And obstacles and challenges. So I feel like the obstacles and challenges are definitely tying in to these negative feelings that you're having and having trouble. So you're processing them and moving past them. I feel like it will be a new beginning for you to be able to move on. I'm going to pull a few more cards here. So I have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords can speak to a disappointing ending, but one that was beneficial for you in the long run. I feel like we're speaking to a relationship coming to an end. I have the Page of Swords here next to the Queen of Pentacles. And the Judgment, or Justice card, sorry, and she speaks of balanced scales. I feel like the scales were unbalanced in this relationship. The Queen of Pentacles tends to be very giving and very loving and caring. Whereas the Page of Swords, it is not very loving and caring. He also tends to be immature. When I pull him up in a read, that has to do with the relationship. He speaks to an immaturity, to an arrogance, to a selfishness, and a self-centeredness. So I feel like this person was never going to give you the love and connection that you wanted, nor could they return what you were giving to them. I feel like they just were not capable of it. I have the Fool card here. The Fool card can represent seeing things in a new light. I feel like it's speaking to this perspective because I feel like you're very hurt by this person and you felt very unloved. Possibly even like maybe there was something wrong with you. Why couldn't they love you? But that's not what it was at all. This person is just not capable of giving you or anybody else that kind of connection. They're just not mentally or emotionally at that stage in their life. They are too immature for that. So this has nothing to do with you, and this is all about them. And they're just not at that place in life. You need somebody who's more mature and who's looking for the same kind of connection that you are. You would never get it from this page. I have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is all about taking time for self-care. I think that's very important from what I'm seeing in this read, because I feel like these emotions are pretty overwhelming to you. I feel like being able to take time and do something that's going to feed your soul, I think that's going to help give you a kickstart to this healing journey and moving forward and learning to love yourself again and learning to love life again. I have the Magician card, and he speaks of having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. I feel like you do. I feel like taking time for the self-care, for the soul searching, I think within that you're going to be able to see that you are capable of moving on. You're going to be able to see your situation with a little bit more clarity, with who you are as a person and what you're capable of giving. And I think you're going to be able to reflect on this page and just see that you were way out of their league. they could never match up to you. So it really isn't a loss, because they weren't what you wanted or needed anyways. I have the Chariot card, which represents a positive movement forward and perseverance. To me, it's the universe encouraging you to move forward in this journey. I have the Eight of Cups, which represents starting out on a bright new journey and leaving the past behind you. I also have the Ten of Pentacles, which can represent abundance. So I have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles is sometimes called the Apprentice card, and he speaks of learning. So I feel him very much tied into the Queen of Cups, and Cups is all about emotions. So I feel like there's going to be emotional growth within this journey, this healing journey. I feel like it's going to make you more aware of what you need in a partner. I definitely see success in this journey. I have the Emperor here. To me, the Emperor is all about success. He's about success, self-esteem, self-confidence, and just having it all in your life, having everything together. That's what he speaks to me of, and I feel like that's the direction that you're heading in by being able to move forward. I have the Page of Pentacles, which represents good news on the way, and the Six of Pentacles, which represents an even give and take as well as abundance. I feel like it ties into this good news coming your way. So I have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords can represent trouble making a choice, sometimes feeling deadlocked, having trouble finding clarity in a situation. I feel like it's definitely speaking to your struggle to heal and move forward and understand. I feel like understanding is going to bring a clarity that's going to allow you to move forward and let go of this page and the situation with them. I think it's going to help you with this transition, which is what the Death card is all about. It's about closing one door of your life, the chapter of one door of your life, and beginning a new one. I feel like there's going to be a lot of learning and personal growth that comes along with that. I feel like the Hierophant is speaking to that. He speaks to higher learning. So I feel like it's not just emotional growth. I feel spiritual and in your soul and who you are as a person. I feel like it's going to bring a balance back into your life, as the Two of Pentacles is speaking to, and the Sun card represents positive things manifesting for you. So I feel like it ties in to that Page of Pentacles. I have the Five of Wands, and I feel like it ties into the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords can represent a feeling stuck in negative thoughts or emotions, so much so you have trouble seeing through them, finding the clarity. I feel it tied into the Two of Swords as well, and the trapped in fear, the conflict and defeat, the suffering and silence. I feel like it's all tied into this, and the hurt and the confusion. And the Five of Wands speaks of the mental conflict that's going on inside of you. I have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands brings a swift change, and a positive, swift change. You can see it's bright and sunny there. And I have it sitting right next to the Ten of Cups, which represents abundance in the home life. So I see some positive change coming your way. I believe that's very much tied in to you choosing to move forward, though. And choosing to move beyond these emotions and choosing a healing path in life. I feel like the benefits of that are going to come your way. I feel like it's sending that positive healing, karma, juju, whatever you want to call it, those vibes out into the universe. And I feel like those vibes are going to be received, and you're going to get rewards in return. It's going to come back your way. I have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands can represent feeling overwhelmed or overburdened. I feel like it's definitely tying into this Nine of Swords, the mental conflict, all of these emotions that you're feeling. I have the Nine of Wands, which represents working towards a goal over time. To me, it's about this healing process. And you can see the Knight in the card is exhausted from fighting many battles, but the sky is clearing, which means his goal is on the way. So I feel like healing is available for you. Healing is what you can have. You can have this positive life that's healthy, it's happy, it has balance and abundance and happiness. But it's going to take work, and it's going to take a choice to move forward. I have the King of Swords. To me, the King of Swords is representing a logic and a clarity that I think you're going to find by this soul searching and reflecting on your situation, reflecting on this page. I think it's really going to help you to let go when you look at it in a new light and just see that this person they were not your match. They are not the be-all, end-all of life. Them being gone is not going to break you. It doesn't mean that you will never find love. They were never going to be your love to begin with. Your love is still out there. I have the Universe card, Wisdom, and Prosperity Begins. So the Universe card, she is all about universal life lessons, or being on your universal path in life. I feel like everything happens for a reason. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and it all takes us to where we need to go. So this page was actually an important part of your journey, and being able to walk away from him, being able to learn from him and let go, I feel like is also carrying you on your universal path to where you need to go in life, to probably your real love and your soulmate being on the way, and you being in a place where you can receive them. I have the Wisdom card. To me, the Wisdom card is definitely tied into the clarity that you're going to find by taking time to just soul search and reflect. I have Prosperity Begins. I believe this speaks to your future and moving forward and healing. I think it speaks to that, to the love begins, to the partnerships and alliances, because I feel like this love begins speaks not only to loving yourself again, but I feel like when you're in that place, that's when you can have a loving partnership come into your life, because you can't until you let go of this page. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please let me know, because I love hearing from you guys. Take care.